The Red River is a tributary to the Kentucky River, located in east central Kentucky. The Kentucky River has sentimental value to me. I grew up in Carrollton, where the Kentucky joins the Ohio. I've spent a good deal of time on that river, catching fish since I was a child. While these sentiments and the beauty of the Kentucky contribute to my love for the red, like thousands of others, the bucolic Red River Gorge continuously brings me to Powell, Wolfe, and Menifee counties. Located within Daniel Boone National Forest, the gorge is a geological area maintained and operated by U.S. Forestry. It is one of the most unique geological and ecological places in the world. This deciduous canyon, carved out by the red for millions of years, is home to over 100 natural sandstone arches, as well as steep cliff faces, waterfalls, and rock shelters. Ecologically, the Red River Gorge area is home to a large handful of endangered and rare species. These include the big-eared bat, the Allegheny woodrat, the white-haired goldenrod, and the Kentucky arrow darter. The gorge was settled by indigenous peoples for thousands of years. Petroglyphs, rock shelters, and relics from the past make the area not only historically important, but archaeologically important as well. Each one of these unique properties brings thousands from all over the world annually. It is one of the top rock climbing destinations globally, and it has numerous trails that follow the ridgelines overlooking the mountains, as well as many that cut through the canyon. As a result, tourism is a key component of the local economy, which brought $3.6 million to the area in 2015. This was all threatened in the mid-1970s, when the Army Corps of Engineers considered damming the Red to prevent flooding downstream in Clay City. Save Our Red River, a local grassroots organization, arose in opposition, led by Jimmy Skidmore and other residents of the area.
My ways may be simple and plain. I've worked hard to keep an honest name. I never have wanted a lot. This small piece of earth is all I've got. Since childhood I've worked in the fields, and I don't know the times I've walked these hills. But the lifetime I've given this land will soon be destroyed by the dam. My daddy died on this land. He built our home with his hands. I'll fight till I'm standing alone. I'll fight for my Red River home.
The efforts of Save Our Red River, the Kentucky Sierra Club, and many others proved to be successful. On December 3, 1993, President Bill Clinton signed a bill that officially designated a 19.4-mile section of the river as an American Heritage River, which shut down any chance of the Red being dammed. Today, Red River Materials Company plans to mine limestone near the gorge along the mountain parkway. This poses numerous threats to locals, wildlife, and the local economy. I joined members of Save Our Red River and others in Frankfort at a permit hearing on December 6, 2016.
I'm Burner Benningfield. A lot of you know me, a lot of you don't. I work for Red River Materials. We're applying for a permit for rock quarry off the end of Manning Road. It's going to involve about 86 acres. The mine itself is only about 56, is that correct?
Yes, disturbed area.
So it's a contour mining operation, which means you go around the side of the hill, take the limestone out, put whatever material's left over back up, and try to recreate the slope as much as you can. It's not a mountaintop removal job. It's not a strip job like you see out in East Kentucky where they're taking the top of the mountains off, things like that. It's not that kind of thing.
My name is Jim Hall, and I have lived at Bowen for over 31 years. This is a picture taken from my back deck of the mountain that they're proposing to destroy. Now, try to sell your property without that mountain stripped bare. Yeah, it's going to impact me. Foundation on my house is already cracked because of Hinkle, which is less than a half mile away. Dust is regulated, right? Dust is regulated. Dust from Hinkle completely saturating the air.
Next up, I have Rochelle Rose.
I respect your all's opinion, but in my humble opinion, I think only one person will benefit from this, and that's Leonard Lawson, who is not a resident of Powell County, who's not enjoying, he's a rich guy. He just wants to get richer. Yeah, he may offer a few jobs to some good old boys from Powell County, but guess what? There will be jobs other places. That mountain and that river will not come back. Once it's destroyed, it's gone. My boys go fishing in that river. I went swimming in it growing up. I've lived there my whole life. I actually bought my parents' home. And one of the reasons I bought that was because I love the location. I love the serenity. I love my view from my backyard. I can see the river and I can see the proposed site, which is a beautiful mountain.
I'm Kay, Virginia Kay as a matter of fact, Jones. I'm going to emphasize the Jones, Epperson. That is was my grandpa's farm, and it was sold back in the 90s for about $80,000 to Mr. Paul Wells. I know Mr. Lawson paid a lot more than that for it. I wish that when people are buying places, they could look into what's going on there and the community spill. It would save a lot of time and expense and all of that. And of course, we're all concerned. I'm concerned about a lot of things with this, all the things that's been mentioned. But this affects me very personally for especially that little graveyard up there that's going to be right like the little donut hole in the middle of it. And I know my grandpa didn't plan on something like that ever happening.
On February 17th, 2017, I, along with others who attended the permit hearing, were notified by the state of Kentucky that Red River Materials Company had been granted the right to mine. Although the company was supposed to wait for a 30-day appeals process, the very next day they began excavation of the property. As I look out over the mountains from Oxear Ridge, I can't help but wonder what the future holds for the Red River and its gorge. I think about my love for the place, others' love for the place, and all of those who live and have lived in the area. Will this one day be destroyed by a company like Red River Materials? What about the river, its critters, and what about all those in Powell County who receive their water supply from it? All I know is that we can never give up. We must always fight to protect this place. As Red River Materials begins the processes of mining limestone, you must join all of us that are fighting. Call and write your legislatures. Post on social media. Find us at Facebook at Save Our Red River. And more importantly, share your love for the Red. With your help, we can save our Red River.